Well, China and Serbia are already working closely on several projects in green energy and mining. For more on this, my colleague Sally Burdett spoke with Serbia's Mining and Energy Minister, Dubravka Đedović.
Serbia has a very strong ambition in lowering CO2 emissions, in switching more to renewable energy sources. Of course, this transition takes time and costs money. However, we have already tripled the renewable energy sources in our country. We do still need baseload energy, which so far we use from coal, our domestic resource. We will be using gas more in the future as a transition fuel for the baseload, but we do intend to increase even more significantly the share of renewable energy sources. We have, to that extent, have several auctions for renewable energy capacities and offering market premiums from the state through contract for difference, meaning that we would help, that we helped in the past the contractors and the bidders, developers of renewable energy projects to actually complete their projects because of the support from the state. There are a lot of Chinese investors, indeed, in renewable energy, both wind and solar. We do intend to deepen the discussions with potential Chinese companies and developers in this country on possible strategic partnerships with our state-owned electricity producer in order to make sure or see whether and where there are potentials for joint ventures.
China is also quite a key player in Serbia's mining sector. I know there's been great success for the two countries working together, particularly in copper mining and making that more environmentally friendly. Looking at this visit to China, where are the opportunities to deepen cooperation in mining? What would you like to see?
Well, I have paid a visit to China myself 2 years ago, where with the CGTN company, which is present in our mining sector very strongly. Since 2018, we have signed a memorandum of cooperation of broadening their activities in the eastern Serbia, where we still have quite significant deposits of copper and gold. In slightly before 2018, President Vučić and your president, Xi Jinping, have indeed discussed of involvement of Chinese companies into the field of mining in Serbia, and that has materialized through CGTN investment, several billion dollars investment up to date in eastern Serbia. And today we have the production of around 219,000 tons of copper, thanks to the two companies operating in Serbia through CGTN Group. That makes Serbia the second largest producer of copper in Europe after Poland. There is a potential for more.